I just want to do a quick short CRT testing video on some sets we've picked up recently. This one's been sitting here since probably February, and it's a Zenith from on or about 1963. And I've never tested the CRT in this, so this uses a 19CXP4. So we're going to get that out and test it. Well, I'll have you take a look at the back real quick. We'll remove the back and test the CRT. I noticed the chassis model label is fallen inside. Looks like it was a part of the cord wrap. And we have a circuit breaker over there, and it's the model L2108. Okay, here we are with the back removed. I've just gone and just tacked this on with a little bit of glue for now, just so it's there still. And this has some writing on the inside: 144931 51563 ASM. I don't know what that's all about. It also says it on the inside of the back. It also says it inside on the back here, some ASM numbers and some original dust. There's our 19CXP4. See, this tube looks a little crooked right there. Okay, this I don't understand. Focus this way. Some of these tubes you move the pin. This has electrostatic focus, so I don't know what they're pointing to. Do you spin this? I really don't understand this, but leave that for the experts. Let's get the I think we'll try the CR70 for this one. Okay, of course we got 19CXP4, which is UA. Now I've had some trouble with this UA in the past, but I guess what this tells you is there's a note on the universal adapter use, the settings, and I've gotten an email from a fellow YouTuber which is kind enough to explain this to me as I interpreted it differently. I'm trying to understand what's going on here. They say set the settings. The settings on the CR70 and CRT preset switches are critical, blah blah blah, when using the UA. Always use the numbers listed in the setup to connect the CRT pins and set the switches as listed. So F1 is 1, F2 is 2, and then 6.3, K will be 3, G1 and G2, 4 and 5. And I know I've had success with this once I understood what they were talking about. So 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty straightforward. And then on the adapter, which I'll show you, that's what you set. F1, they tell you the pins of the socket to put the 257K, G1, G2. I was interpreting K, G1, G2 as this K, G1, G2. See, that's why I thought it contradicted itself, but I found the addendum here. And I was tearing out at this adapter, trying to pull the pins out, going inside the tester, trying to figure out what is going on here, because I wouldn't get any filament. And then the note on the adapter use. And I also got a nice, like I say, email telling me that. So I'm going to test this with the universal adapter. Okay, so once again, they've actually gone ahead and done most of the work for you. But I was trying to set the switches, F1, F2 filament, here to what it said, and I wasn't getting a reading because I had already set the universal adapter to the cathode and the filament. I know how to do that. And then I set the switches on the instrument that way. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. You set the switches to F1, F2, etc. to very simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you know what they mean, what the heck they mean, then it's pretty straightforward. So I've gone ahead and attached them, and we'll get a reading probably the first shot. Our filament is set to 6. Let's turn the filament down. We'll power this on, and we'll set the filament. See if our tube is lighting here. And our tube is lighting. Had enough tubes go to air. I don't want to see any more tubes going to air. Had enough of that business. Okay, this page just doesn't want to stay out of the way here. Let's bring our filament up to 6 volts. 6.3. Fine. Bias set. No shorts. No shorts there. Let's see if we can set cutoff. It's funny, I can't set cutoff. Okay, after reviewing my settings, I noticed I must have had one of the G1 or G2 on pin 6 here. It was supposed to be on pin 5, so let's go back and test it correctly. So we're going to go back up to 6.3. Check for shorts. Now cutoff is behaving properly and we have plenty of cutoff, so this tube is probably good. And let's go with emission. Ooh. Still not the best. Still tests down. Well, let's go up on the filament just a little bit, see what happens. Well, we'll let this here, let this cook a minute. That filament right at 6.3. Bring our cutoff in again. Try our emission. Oh, mercy. It is a little low. Let it sit here a minute. Okay, well, raising the filament for a few minutes really didn't make the emission go up one way or the other. Set cutoff again. That's close enough. Okay. Well, I've seen the other Zenith, the blonde Zenith over there, read about this way, so this may produce an okay picture. But when you raise the filament, the emission really doesn't change much. I'll hit the life test here for a second. Doesn't really move that much. So there you have it for the 19 CXP4. Thanks for watching. I don't know if that one from the Zenith in the mud will fit this. I don't believe so. It's a different number, and the dimensions might be different. But there you have the tube on the Zenith. I may test it with the other tester, the B&K, just to see what it tells us.